Hi, everybody, and welcome back to Soaring Alignment. I'm Denise.
Hi everyone, I'm Julie.
So good to be back again.
Yeah, I'm so excited and happy new moon in Aquarius, and also happy Chinese New Year in it's the year of the water tiger this year.
Yes, exciting. Yeah, and
Yeah.
we both talked about that before. We're both pretty excited about it. For me, it's always like the proper start of the new year because it works with the planetary alignments and everything. It's not the Gregorian calendar that somebody's saying like, please celebrate now. But yeah, this feels like it's the start really of something new.
Yeah, I think so. And also the water tiger for me represents like really coming out, being that tiger and roaring, whatever that tiger represents, but being energetic and extending your energy out, whilst the water side being in your emotions, being in that heart center and in that loving space. So I think it'll be exciting to see how that unfolds, because I feel like that's the way we're meant to be, really, like coming from that love and acting that out, showing ourselves fully as we really are.
Yeah, that's a great balance, actually. Yeah, that really resonates with me, to have both the fierceness or even just the ability to move forward, but with that clarity and calmness as well. Yeah, so
Yeah, very exciting. And yeah, I think it's just going to be an exciting year in general. I mean, we talked about it in our 2022 reading and etc. But yeah, this feels like it's just, we're starting now, and let's just see how it all unfolds.
Yeah, exciting times. And if you haven't watched it yet, you can always go back to the 2022 reading as well. There was a lot of good information in that one.
We'll put the link in, won't we? We'll put the link in the description box.
Yeah, good idea, good idea. And then also we've just shared a little bit, we always do anyway, because we are in contact quite often throughout the week, and how we felt. And we're just wondering if anybody else had the same symptoms. It's kind of crazy symptoms where you can be really clear and really sharp, and then you get really tired energetically. And we're just wondering, is it just the weather because it's finally turning into summer, or other things playing a role? Because it seems like once you chat with somebody that's sensitive as well, you're like, that's exactly the same symptoms,
That's so funny. Yeah. Because yesterday, I think, we only realized this morning, as we're recording now, how we both experienced the same thing the entire weekend. And it's just so amazing. Just like even the minute symptoms are in alignment. It's just, but yeah, anyway, it's always, we have a strong connection anyway, and sometimes I think that reflects, but I think it's also reflecting what the collective is experiencing as well.
I think so, and it's always a nice guideline or reminder for anybody out there as well to, don't just think it's something going on with you, but check in with your crew, with your community, or with us, and just see, how is everybody going, because it makes you feel so much better when you realize, it's not just me going through it. And then, like, on the other hand, for example, like when I'm not so in these tired moments where I think it's about being conscious and aware, and it brings us into the now so much. And then when I work or when I go through the forest, which I've done on the weekend a lot, and it's just everything is so clear now. Everything, the veils have thinned so much, and the information coming through is so strong, and it's
so
all
very strong. Yeah, and I feel that connection with the external world, like you mentioned, is so strong. Like being able to communicate with nature, even there's like this constant communication with it, which I think getting chills now, but just kind of like we've been prevented from really connecting with ourselves and with nature. And so we haven't been able to hear it because of all the noise that gets created and all the fear program. But actually, once you allow yourself to really be in the moment and to actually hear, everything is really there for us, isn't it?
Absolutely, yeah. And that's it. That's again that stillness, to find that, to be able to hear it. And it could be the water talking to you, or the rain. It could be the forest and the trees, or like tiny little things like a tiny flower. Just tune in.
Yeah.
And as much as we can, because now it's really such an amazing time to
Mm.
tune.
I love it. Yeah.
I'm repeating myself there a little bit, but yeah, it just feels like it is, very so in the foreground now. It's easy to step through that, through the veils as well, and trust your intuition with messages you get and receive, and follow through. Stay in the heart space. That's what I hear again.
Yeah. And as Denise said as well, like when you feel unsure, because sometimes when you feel like you're alone and you're the only one experiencing it, you can get into your head and you start creating things that aren't real. Whereas, check in with people who you trust or who are sensitive as well, and you'll start to realize you're not alone. You're not the only one going through it, and it helps to bring it.
I think it's, well, on top of that, it's not just that, but we get accelerated by it, and it opens even more. That's when we exchange. It just keeps opening up.
Yeah.
And we go into like phases and different planes even, and surely it's like really walking in different dimensions at the same time now.
Yeah, actually the word that came to mind just as you were talking is we activate each other through our conversations and through our interactions, and that's how this spreading of love and energy and all the things that we're moving into start to really what's the word, touch, sort of spread throughout your community and wider across the planet. How exciting.
Right, so let's take the cards to see what's happening for February. So at the beginning of February, any messages and information, insights?
Let's start with the tarot.
Sure.
All right. What's the message for us? February is coming. Early February. A bit jumpy. I don't want the whole bunch coming out. Messages.
They're flying over.
They're flying. Yeah, that's right. They're flying everywhere. So we've got the Hangman at the bottom.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and so this is it's almost like it can feel like you're stuck, you're not really moving anywhere, but actually it's this person, he's got that light around him, it's enlightenment. And so I feel like the message is about when you come into that stillness, or it's almost like when you're not sure, come into this place of stillness and allow yourself to really get the deep message. And it kind of lines up with what we were talking about before, like go within and allow, that's when you will really get the clear message of what you need to do next. And it's less about planning ahead and having to know what is happening 6 months ahead or whatever. It's really like going within and giving yourself that space to connect with yourself. And for some people it might feel like they're stuck because it's kind of like nothing's moving, but actually in that space of quietness and peace, there's a lot more happening than we realize. It's just that the outside world has always been like action is the way to move forward, is the way of showing progress, but that's not the case. There can be a lot of progress even when it feels like nothing's happening. There's quite a lot of messages in that one card. Yeah. And then the first card that flew out was Queen of Wands, and this is about empowerment for me, empowerment in our feminine energy. And it's really interesting because the next card that came out is about the Empress, and so it's really that feminine energy being, whether you're male or female, it doesn't matter. It's really bringing in that feminine energy because it's been suppressed for so long and disregarded. But we need our feminine energy and our masculine. So if we push away either of them, then we're not complete and whole within ourselves. And so I feel like you know, with the Queen of Wands, she's saying really stand in your power, and you know, allow that feminine energy to add to your strength and power. And then with the Empress, it's because she's like got her harvest there, and it's almost like allowing yourself to receive. Like, it's time, if you've done the work and you've done all, you know, you're working on yourself and all that type of stuff, that you can just allow yourself to receive, be that Empress who doesn't always have to be out there doing things, but you know, it's almost like things will start to flow and come to you, and really be in that goddess energy, or godlike energy as well, depending on, you know, but really embrace that goddess energy.
Yeah, that feels to me like that awareness we were talking about before, you know, when you have that moment where you've nearly fatigued or you need to stop, and is that to actually sit back and receive,
yes.
because we're tuning in. And what really stood out with the card before that is there's all these different felines on the card. So it's like with the year of the tiger.
Ah, yes.
And you've got the lions, and in the back there again, it's like, oh, they're
Wow.
really in.
I hadn't even noticed that. That's amazing. Thanks for pointing that out. Yeah. Yeah, really being that like powerful being that we all are. We've just forgotten, and it's sort of like remembering our power and strength. That's what I really feel like this year is. It's like, it's not like we have to do anything new, actually. It's remembering. It's what we've been, you know what I mean? Yeah. Remembering who we really are. And then we've got Six of Wands, which is the victory card. So it's really yeah, exactly. It's like whatever you set the intention for what it is that you want, and then you will be victorious in it, because now the energy moves so quickly, and if you set the intention with love, then it can't but just happen for you. You know, it's when it comes from a place of fear or attachment or those type of things, then that's when things are a bit funny. But if you do it with, you know, joy and almost like lightness to it, you know, like, I intend for this to happen today, let it go, and then just go on with your day and just watch as life starts to really bring all your manifestations.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, I think so. It's a really powerful, you know, month ahead, I think, to start the year.
It's very potent. And I feel that mainly actually in the solar plexus. Just while you were talking, it's just like, wow, really expanding, and as well with that creative aspect as well.
Yes, I think so. Yeah. And I really feel like, just as you're talking, that can be a meditation that you all do as well. It's like really just imagine your solar plexus, which is our power center and creativity center, the sacral, really expanding and really glowing, and, you know, really shining bright, so that it helps you to be in that sort of lion tiger feeling, you know, really powerful.
That's great. I love it. I'm gonna do this after our call.
Yeah,
awesome.
I'll do it with you.
Perfect. Thank you.
Oh, no worries.
Excellent. So let's look at these guys as well. Any messages you like to share with us? And I thought there's one more. All right, so I got 4 here.
Yeah.
So the first one we got is, oh no, that one. Oh no, and for me it's like, because it's the first one, for me it feels like it's nearly already in the past, but we're still shifting out of that. It's that discombobulation, or it's that, oh God, you know, where am I going from here? And very flat in 3D. And just a reminder to completely move out of that. And whenever you feel like that, to do a meditation, or if you're not into meditating, just walk, have a walk, whatever brings you joy, even if it's making food, cooking, or creating something, you know, to find, or playing music, to find that part that really ignites you, so you can come out of this very quickly. That's what I get with him.
So good. It kind of reminds me of the Hangman as well, actually, because you feel like nothing's happening, but things are happening.
And they are happening, exactly. And the 49 turns into, like, you know, numerology 13, and then into 4. So again, that reminder to stay in your heart space as well. That's what I get with him. And especially because with the next card, same in your case, you know, I came in with number 7, the Queen of Hearth and Home. And this is all about exactly that, to feel at home and feel the sense of belonging from within, and see how much stronger this card is, like, to me anyway, energetically and with the colors and everything. So we're, you know, still, it doesn't mean we're never going to be in this kind of feeling of humanity where we are sometimes thinking everything is going a bit crazy, but she's shifting in to really remind you to come in. 7 is my personal favorite number as well, one of mine. And, you know, it's that really high spiritual calling. It's about, you see her wearing the crystal necklace and holding a crystal ball as well. So it feels like really for me, it's actually with that energy coming out of it as well, like going with the flow. And it doesn't matter what happens around you or within you, to actually still feel at peace from within. You know, that really strong sense of belonging. And she brings strength and armor in as well. So I feel like you feel more protected from within. So you might feel this month a change of that craziness and trying to be on top of it, or trying even to be still find your not just the guidelines, but, you know, sometimes we always hang on to our own ideas, and to actually let that go and see where everything drops in, and to sense that that's exactly where we meant to be.
Yeah.
To let go of control, to let go of control is what I hear with her.
I also had like a same thing along your lines of feeling that safety and stability within, and like trusting that everything is unfolding just as it's meant to. Because from our human mind, we think, oh, it has to be like this. But actually, from our soul perspective and from the greater plan, it's all perfect.
It's an ego-driven control aspect, isn't it? Instead of being in the heart space. And that's what she really talks about, like to stay within your center, whatever happens around us. So like, you know, it comes with an acceptance, and it's not always very easy. But the strength that comes from within is to stay stable within. Yeah. And then we got number 54, the leaving. Sorry, and for me, you know, it's also turning into a 9. It's a leaving of the old, leaving the old cycle behind and stepping into the new fully. And it's funny because that's why, you know, we're both speaking about the new year. It's very much about leaving the old behind and to move on. And it's with the rock face there, to me, it looks like we're leaving the stagnation behind now. Stepping into, like, it feels like a magical doorway, like going into a different place.
Yeah. Wow.
It doesn't necessarily always have to move or be somewhere else or float into other dimensions, but really to be changing our perspectives and how we express ourselves and all of that, which is very encouraging for the year of the tiger anyway. That suits really well. When I look at the creature above, it feels like actually like a gentle giant that's a guide above us that's always there. You know, it's always protected, so it's overseeing everything. And then the last card I had, like an outcome card, what to expect or where we're going from here. It's a messenger, number 16, again a 7. It's this card is very much about sometimes, even if we are like, there's so much to do and so many things to see and so many places to be really mindful to listen to the messenger. If it's, you know, numbers or number plates, if it's songs, if it's your intuition or your heart, visions you might get, or clear audio messages as well, everything, to actually be mindful at all times. Because especially now, that's what we said before, you know, I really feel like it's so tangible now, to really pay attention and trust in yourself with this.
And I also heard, like, don't doubt yourself.
That's it. Yeah, that's right. Exactly. And look, it's like the universe working hand in hand. It's like unity and connection and community and all of it. It's like stepping into the new way. Yeah, because even the one he's stepping on is still joyful, because it's like,
I love his face.
It's like, I'm a stepping stone, but it's still, it's an important job, because he's helping the messenger to come across.
That's right. That's so interesting. It's almost like everything that is happening is needed as well. Like, not to segregate and say, oh, that's something bad or that's something good, because that's just duality, isn't it? Creating that something off against itself. But
and to see it, look at it and see it and accept it, and then either it's meant to be and you follow through and it's expanding into a certain place, or it's meant to be there for another lesson, really. But to accept it, exactly, it's never like, really, it's stepping away from that duality. You're right, I agree. It feels very strong. Nice.
That's lovely. Thank you. Yeah, it's so good. It feels very exciting and, like you said, potent and
clear. I get it also, like clear and to be focused and have that wittiness of the tiger and the clarity and the trust from within. So really empowering, very empowering.
And I also kept hearing in the background, it's like, it's your year to shine. So for everybody, it's really like coming out and being your fullest, so that that's the best thing that you can gift to yourself and to everyone around you.
I love that. And not to, like, because society has put so many labels and boxes over all of us, to not think, oh, I'm too weird, I'm strange, or that's not good enough, or that's not beautiful enough. All of that, just let it go. We are exceptional human beings with so much, not just potential. I don't like to use it too much, but to actually, we have it all within. So remember truly who you are. Yeah, thank you.
That's so lovely. Nice. Awesome. That's amazing. Yeah. Oh, okay. I'm like in this state of like just feeling so much like goodness and love and everything. It's great. So thanks so much, everyone, for watching. We really appreciate all the comments and all the lovely things that you say. It really boosts us, and it's great. So we wish you a great February. Oh, sorry, Denise.
It sure is. I was just saying.
So we'll see you at the next in about 2 weeks' time for the mid-February one.
That's right. Have a great start for this beautiful new year, the year of the tiger, and enjoy. Yeah,
enjoy, everyone. Enjoy your the beginning. It's great new things coming.
Absolutely. Thanks, Julie, for your time. I always love space, and we'll see you talk soon.
Thanks, everyone.
Bye.